Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. This will be the final. Oh my lord, what am I doing? I did something now. Uh, let's just get out of here. There we go. So this will be the final stream for phase one of the Keeper's Cave Zoo. I've done quite a bit after this episode. If everything is not fully done in this stream, then I will just do it off the stream. There's a lot of videos that I
Hello
also.
guys, how's it
Oh
going?
lord.
Welcome to the
Just
stream.
hold on.
This
I
will
forgot
be
to
the
put my
final.
device that I use to read chats on silent again. There we go. That should work. So after this stream, I will upload the zoo to the Steam Workshop for those that want to look at it like properly. So yeah, we'll do a proper view of the zoo just now. What I've done between this stream and the last stream, I think I've changed the plants. I've done all of these light things on the ground, as you can see there, and I've also done the back wall because that's sort of the end of the zoo for now. So once phase two starts, then this whole wall will be removed, and phase two will continue up until maybe I think about that point, and then we'll do another wall there because the theme will change. So from here onwards, we will have a sort of a ice situation going on. So I'm pretty excited to get to that. Let's just do this real quick. I do apologize. Okay, so the only thing that still needs to be done is some light still needs to be added here and there. Let me quickly do this and change it to night mode. So there's a few spots that sort of bothers me with light. This building lacks a bit of light at nighttime. It's a bit too dark, so I'm not sure where to add more light in. I want to do the whole stairs like this so that it goes up just to give the stairway a bit of light. And also inside here, this will be the tortoise uh, cave area where they what hard shelter. There we go. There's the name. So that will be their hard shelter, and yeah, so I need a bit of light in there, and also a little bit in here for the pink flamingos, greater flamingo. Sorry, where do I get the pink? But they have quite a bit of space in the inside, as you can see. I've added that wall there so that it doesn't look too awkward from the guest view. And they also have two guest sections. They have this section where the guest can actually enter the habitat, and then they have this section where the guest can view them from the top here. Let's do that. Which looks pretty cool. Like I said, just a few more stuff that needs a bit of lighting. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. Okay, so my plan is to do more there, do something there, and then this section, and something, yeah, this is very dark. I also need to do some security cameras. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Those colorful lights there at the back. How amazing is that? That's pretty awesome. I like that. Also the seating area is pretty well lit. Let's just go down. There we go. So that's also pretty awesome. All of those little color things. And then I've experimented with some of the staff buildings. I've done a video on that, but I've decorated one of the staff rooms just to see if it was possible. Not that one. Here in the far distance, I added one just because why not? And I've sort of changed the inside so that it looks something like this. I wanted to do the chairs and stuff as well, but the only problem is that there's nothing that would really work on this sort of smaller items. It was very difficult to do stuff on that small item, so I left that. But that's what it looks like now, so I'll definitely keep that one. And this is what it used to look like. Well, most of you would know what it used to look like. So let's get started. I want to get out of this section. There's no door there, so they just walk happily through that fake door. Yeah, let's see. So I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. I just need to do, yeah, it's just like the small little sections here and there where we still need floor lights. So let's edit that. But even with all of the lights that is currently in the zoo, it's still not enough. I'm not sure what to put in because like I said, nighttime isn't really working. I've done a sort of color lights on the statues, which makes it look a little bit better, but yeah. So after this, then there's also the section in the cave towards the Capuchin monkeys, and no, that shouldn't be there. The Cappuccino monkeys, they also need a bit of decorations. Well, the guest path that leads up to their habitat. I want to do some, I don't know, some stuff just to make it look a bit fuller because it's very empty at the moment. Have I done anything in there? No, I haven't. So we've got to, so if I do it this one, oh, that's not very, that's a bit skew, but it's okay. I'm not sure if this will do actually anything. Let's just see if we switch that light off. It does bring in a little bit of light on the side, so that's at least okay. I wish there's a way to, like a shortcut to make it night and daytime quicker. I don't know, maybe there might be and I don't know it. Sometimes the guest also, it's very difficult to work between them because you can't always click on the stuff when they are there. But I'm happy that the zoo is full. That means at least that they are somewhat happy. At the moment there's 4 types of animals in here. We've got the Capuchin, we've got the Japanese macaque, the greater flamingo, and then we'll have one of the 2 tortoises that's in the game. Either the Galapagos or I forgot what the other one was. Now I feel terrible. The Galapagos and come on, it's gonna come to me just now. Aldabra. There we go. The Galapagos and the Aldabra. So once that is in, then there will be 4. For phase 2, I'm not sure what sort of animal. One animal obviously will be the jaguar. If that is, it is the jaguar, isn't it? That we got with the South American pack. Let me, I can't make sure now. Oh, there we go. Is it the jaguar? I think so. Yeah, it is. So I'll definitely use the jaguar in phase 2. My question is, what other animals should I use in phase 2? Because I want to do 8 animals then. So after phase 2, there should be 8 animals in total. So the jaguar will make 5 animals. So then I need 6, 7, 8, 3 more. Which I thought also maybe do the llama, as it is sort of a favorite for most people. But I sort of want to keep it more, I don't want to say exotic, but more, I'm not sure what word to use. Because the llamas are pretty awesome. It's just they're not like, I don't know how to say it, crowd pleasers, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know. The llama, it might be one of the animals, but so far not. The gorillas I definitely want to do. We have quite a few gorilla statues all over the zoo, so the gorillas will definitely be in the zoo. I'm not sure if it will be in phase 2 or phase 3, but phase 3 will be the final phase of the zoo. Okay, so I've got all of that done. I need that section still. On that side, I think we're done. Yeah. And I've also done most of the inside for this building, so that's also sort of nearly done. I think there's one or two more things that I need to do, but it got me thinking. I don't think the guest will actually use the building, because there's no reason for them to use it. There's no um, food facility or stuff like that. There's only tables and chairs, and I don't see the guest using it just because they need to sit. There's a lot of other chairs in this section of the zoo, so I need to do something, maybe put an exhibit there and another food section, which is sort of going to be pointless because we have this massive section here, and if I have to do something here now, well, obviously it would be inside here, it would defeat the purpose of that. So this whole design was a terrible idea. I didn't think things through when I did this, so hopefully we'll actually unpause it and see how things go. We have a few animals that are not happy. What is the problem? The social? Is it stress? Yeah, it's stress. I think it's because the guests are making too much noise. I might have to do something with this. Who's making noise so we can kick them out? Like I said, I think the animals will be stressed because of that. Hopefully that will get better. I'm not sure. It should actually give us a reason why they're stressed. Is it because of the people? Is it because of, I don't know. But they should give us a detailed why they are stressed, which I don't think they actually do. Well, I don't see anything. Let's click on one again. So it just says stress. I'm not sure why they would be stressed. Is it because of this? So that I can maybe do something about this. Put signs and hidden signs that ask the people to keep quiet. So let's do that. Hopefully that would work. The signs luckily doesn't have to show for them to work. I've realized that now, because I don't like the signs. They're not very good looking signs, and it's very sad that you can't really customize them. So I just hide it underneath a tree or something like that. I mean, you can't see it, but it still works. And then we'll do this one. Don't feed, and please don't speak. I'm also currently busy doing a video for what Planet Zoo needs, because I think there's quite a few things that this game needs, and I'm not talking about stuff that sort of, like, I won't say unrealistic, but stuff that shouldn't have been in the game. I'll just talk about stuff that I think should have been in the game at release, and stuff that I think needs to be fixed. Okay, so we'll see if those signs work. We have all of that going. What animals? Is it still them that's stressed? Maybe it's because there's too many of them. I don't think that's the problem. I can't see why they are stressed, and that sort of makes me upset. I have some issue. Well, hopefully they will get better just now. Oh, I see. Hello, Cosmina, how are you? Well, that's a problem. So maybe I should remove this. Hopefully that would work. Because I can't really do... Oh, where am I now? It took me through the wall. I can't really do anything about this section, unfortunately. Unless I also add signs on there. Okay, they're fine for now. They're fine for now. Let's get our tortoise in. Not sure which ones Let's see who would be the first one. I think it will be the Aldabra, although I actually quite like the Galapagos. Let's do, I think that would be the younger male and female. Send them to the zoo. Oh, we have a monkey here that's not been. Let's send him to his habitat. Okay, so yeah, that's done. All of this is done. This side of the zoo is done. I need to just do a little bit on this building, and then the inside. The inside is gonna be a nightmare. Oh, I see. More hiding stuff. Okay, I'll definitely do that now. Because it sort of doesn't make sense. Especially to me, that the animals that sort of allows people to go into the habitat, I don't think those animals should be stressed unless you had an option to close the gate when they are stressed. I don't think we have that option. Let's just see. You see, there's no option to close the gate. But we'll keep an eye on them now. If they need more stuff, I can, because we have a lot of space in between the section to do some sort of plant stuff and panels and stuff. Okay, so now the section that I've added these lights. I know it doesn't really work, but I've added these lights sort of there just to have some sort of light, because at night, like I said, it was very dark up here. Now we have some lights here, but the problem that I have, like I said, people aren't using the section. No one is coming here, so I need to add something here for people to come here. Which I'm not sure where though. I could add. I don't know if a store will fit in here. So I'm a bit scared that it might destroy this whole thing. So let's just see facilities. Maybe an exhibit. Maybe that could work. No. So I don't want to add anything like out here, because then that might just look wrong. Unless I keep it hidden in there. Make it so that guests can actually go through the door section. I don't know. I can see what it would work how it would work if the guest would actually go there and use the section. So let's do that just to see. I can always, where is it? Remove it. I know we can't see it, but it's just there for us to see if the guest will come this way. So I'm gonna use this for now, and we'll send them to the zoo, and hopefully they will work. Let's just set that and that. Okay. Other than that, on this building, we need light. We need a ton of light. This section is sort of fine now, but as you go inside, it gets very dark. So I need to do these bad boys maybe. Put them all over. Let's do that as well, just to give us a bit of light. I'm not sure if this oh, I should put that back as well. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. I'll have to see now. I want to do a pillar there as well, because that does look a bit weird. Let's switch our light off. Yeah, that doesn't really do it. Let's just see if this would clip there. It wants to clip on other stuff. What other options do we have? Like, this light doesn't really work with the theme though. No. And this is a bit far too big. I think I'll just stick with this sort of lights, because this is what I used in all the classic theme buildings. So we'll stick with those, but here will be the problem. See how they differ from each other. So I'll have to adjust them just to make it look better. Can't really see where I'm putting it. And that light is very sharp. So I'll have one there, and one there, and then our last one there. Seems like there's a big gap between these two. I think because of... now they go upstairs. Excuse us. Now our zoo is good enough. Psst. Can you believe it? So all of these lights I'll have to move. Just readjust them. But I think, yeah, with those lights it should be enough. I want to do some decorations in here as well, like I've done in the entrance. But I'm not going to do seating in this section because it's so small. So why... Oh, we have a double wall. I'm not sure where this one should be. Yeah, that seems about the right. Okay, let's undo that. See, I feel like there should be one there as well. It's okay. So in this section I'm gonna keep it with those lights and those top lights in this down alley thing. I'll just have the different lights in here. Because I don't want to decorate this too much. I mean, this is most probably one of the sections where the least people will be. Although this is the section that took the longest and most work was put into this. Unfortunately, I didn't think it through. And because of that, it is a pointless section. But I will, for phase 2, sort of work on a design that will change this entire thing. You see, so now we have people that would come through here to go here. Oh, so it starts on the wall? Oh, that's gonna be very interesting to see how the people react. We'll see now. If someone can just go there. So there they go. Come on, we wanna see you. Oh, lordy lord. Let's see how weird this is going to look. Oh, come on, that's funny. It's like they're looking through the door. That's funny. That's funny, okay. So I'll do something. I think what I can do is maybe do an entire section here upstairs. So once they came to the landing here, I can go inwards and around this whole staircase, then maybe fall away with this sort of roof and make it a see-through thing, like where people can see through the roof. So we'll go for... Oh, I want to show you guys another thing. So the roof that I want to do then on that building obviously would be higher, but it would be something like this. Let me show you. I've changed the Japanese macaque entrance as well. So this is the new Japanese macaque entrance. We have the mix of the rock and the building, But look at the special light that I've made. Oh my god, look at that. Isn't that awesome? So this is the type of roof that I'm thinking that I could do in that section. So I have an entire sort of feeding place, food court, and some animals to view, exhibit animals, and do something with the roof like that. I think that could work. But this light is pretty awesome. I think this is one of the things that I'm proud of. There's a lot of things that I'm not proud of in this game that I've made that I thought, but that's pretty awesome. I like that. I just wish they could give us maybe thinner light tubes, and smaller balls we have, but they're too small. So the difference between that one and that one is quite a big difference. Other than that, I haven't changed anything else. I've changed the ice to snow. There's 1 or 2 bits of ice that I thought I'll leave for now. But this entire section will most probably change once I do phase 2. Because phase 2 there's going to be a lot of change. Well, mostly this way. That way will stay as is. Okay, so that section is done. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for more lighting, but I think for now I'm just going to leave it. I need to add some signs. So let's do that. I need to add that thing first. That little prop thing, steel thingy that keeps the sign. I don't know what's it called, but it's in here somewhere, I think. Yeah, there we go. So we can add that on both of them. Although the sign, I don't think the sign should be like that, but maybe it should, because the guest will view it from here, if that makes sense. Well, from there, so you want something that points out. And then afterwards we'll give the zoo a view, a final view after everything is now put in place. And then I'll upload it to the gallery. If, like I said, if there's some stuff that I still need to do or want to do for phase 1, I'll do it after the stream if I don't have time during the stream. What did I do now? No. You see, I should concentrate. So we're gonna do this one. Let's do that, there we go. So we have that sign, and let's do the other side. Let's just pause the game, because I don't know, these animals are breeding way too much, and we might run out of space. I don't like really releasing animals. I prefer to keep them, but when you run out of space and there's too many animals, you have to release them, and that's sort of sad. Okay, so we've got that. Let's just change what is the color of this. I think I'm just gonna make it black and white, seeing that there's not really any other options. And do this one as well. So we have a light there, well, not a light, our sign. We can maybe move it up if I can click on that. There we go. And the same on this side. And just move that slightly up to about there. And also I think I need to change this turquoise, so let's go black, white, black. I'm not sure what that was for, but okay. I like how everything is, even the staff buildings, I'll show you guys now, everything is sort of 100%. I think because I've done that sort of extra decorations in the one building, now it counts as 100%, I don't know. Okay, I think I could also do some sort of signs on these walls. It does look like it's a bit empty, I don't know. I don't want to make it too crowded. that sort of a fear that everything would be a bit too crowded and it won't look good. So I don't know. We can. Are they in yet? Yeah, they're in. So we need a feeding station for them. So let's do that real quick. I don't know if a small one. No, they don't eat from that, do they? No, they eat from this. Let me see. I don't know if a small one was gonna be big enough for both of them, but we're gonna add one there. Oh, I don't think I wanted that. Oh no, it seems like it's fine. Okay, and then we'll do one. Let's see, there maybe, just so that they have two options, different options, well, different locations to eat from. As for enrichment items, I'll have to, I don't know, see what is available for them. We have the, hold that right, there we go. So we can add this spray. I don't know if I want to add that though. There's not really a lot of options for them. Maybe add this. I think this could work somewhere there. No. Won't allow me to put it there. Maybe put it there. And then this is a bowl. That's another feed thing. I think we'll do this also in the inside. Although nothing is really allowed here. Unless it's sort of on the path. So let's do that there. And then for toy we can do a ball, and let's do the sprinkle system. The sprinkle system would just make it look good, I think. So let's do one on this side so that it looks like the plants need a bit of water. Something about there. You see, I can't do one on that side, so I need to do it maybe closer. There? No, I don't know. Maybe in the corner, in the far corner, because they don't actually play with it. It's just there for prettiness. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's done. I can get this also ready. I'm not sure what the education would be like. What it would be like. Yeah, there we go. I need to see, like, the staff aren't happy for some other reason. I'm not sure what. Achtergeest. Energy, hunger, thirst, toilet, education. So the education seems to be the problem. So we've added education boards on there. I have added on here, but I think we don't have audio. Let's just make sure. Oh, we do. We have a big audio thing there. So I might have to add something here, because I think that's what they want. So let's do some education stuff here. Where am I now? Facilities. So I think if I do a speaker on, I don't want to do it like, maybe do it on the grass. No, it doesn't look right there, but, or I can add a screen like this, sort of there. Yeah. Just until I can sort of find a better spot for it, where it would look better. For now, this is what we're gonna do. Oh, by the way, I want to see if that, no, I think that might cause a bit of problems with the Japanese macaque, but it's okay. So for the Japanese macaque, we'll have a board there that would show us where they are, and then downstairs I need to do their board. I don't know, they have a speaker. Why can't I click on it now? Oh, there we go. do that and do that. And I think the speaker is on loud. Yeah. I can't remember if there was anything in here. No, I don't think so. But the speaker, I think. Oh no, the speaker doesn't really go that far. Maybe I can add another speaker sort of here, out of sight. The only problem that I have with the speakers, it's ugly. It's honestly, I'm not a fan of the speaker, so I try and hide it as well as I can, but sometimes it's not very possible. Do it maybe like that. There we go. Let's see the distance. Just one more. I think that's fine. Okay. So we got them. I need to do lights in this habitat as well before I release it for phase 1, because it's a very dark habitat. I think most of the animals are done now. We've got enrichment, we've got feeding stations, we've got water. Let's see, they are 95%, so they're happy. Let's do our last animal, which would be the Cappuccino monkeys. Let's switch our light off. We don't need it while we walk through here. And then there's also 2 more exhibits that I need to go and sort out. You see, this is still what I want to do. I want to fix the walls here so that this is sort of built into the wall. So I need to do that. Those I'm going to keep like it is. There we go. Some greenery. I love this green. Where is one of the monkeys? So we can check them out. There we go. Oh, they're so adorable. So all of their stuff is also fine. That we can't really change. We have far too much rock, which is a problem because they have this entire part that's part of their habitat. So yeah, that's a problem. But other than that, their habitat is perfect. Oh my lord, they're actually so adorable. They are adorable. Now they're cute. Okay, so what I need to do in this section of the zoo is phase 2. I definitely want to work on the sections, like the sort of rock pillar cave thing. I see something happened here, which I'm not sure what happened, but that doesn't look right. So I want to do everything sort of like this, like that. So this entire section needs to change in phase 2, but for phase 1 I think it's perfect. As for in here, I need to do the names. I need to do this as well. So we're gonna do one of each, I suppose, just to get a variety. Let's go to the far distance. I'm wondering if I can actually put a few of these in the other guest section. Let's get up. Okay, so we have the I think the normal boa. Yeah, so we have the boa constrictors. I think maybe the yellow anaconda. And what other big snakes does the game have? I want to do that. Let's see. I'm actually not sure what the size of the deaf udder and the eastern brown diamond. I think this is the diamond, isn't it? No, just eastern brown. Okay. There's some diamond snake as well. I'm not familiar with all the snake species. I do apologize. But I'm not sure what the sizes of them is, because if you look at the boa, which is here somewhere, if we'll see it. Am I blind now or what? Wait, let's put our special light on. There we go. Bam. I don't actually see. Oh, there we go. There we go. And so look at the size of that. That doesn't look big. Look how it. Oh man, I wish they can give the snakes a bit of, like a bit more work, you know, so that you can actually build your own custom exhibits for them and interact more with them. Because oh, the eyes actually move. Oh, okay, well that's and look at the tongue. Oh my lord, I didn't know the tongue would actually move. Okay, I'm a bit more happy now. Okay. Beforehand, because I looked at the spiders and some of the tarantulas that they have just don't move, you know. So I thought it's like sort of a stick figure thingy in there. So definitely yellow. I'm gonna do just a female for now. There we have the diamond. But okay, so where's the? I actually want to see the size difference. You see, it looks like the same size to me. So now let's do one of the other snakes and see their size. Maybe I should do tropical, all of them tropical, because so far we've got sort of tropical snakes there. But I'm not sure which one of these would be. I think that's desert. Is there a way that I could filter this to only have exhibit animals? I don't think so. Let's see if we just put in snake. It just gives us species with the word snake in it. I think both of them would be sort of tropical. So we have that would be desert. Let's see. Puff fighter, also sort of desert. I'm not sure if there is another tropical sort of reptile. We could do a frog. We have the new frog as well that we can do. I forgot about that one. Let's see, do we have more snakes? I think we have. There we go. Desert. Tropical. I think I might have to go for a frog. Which was, where is it? What was that frog called? Red-eyed tree frog, I think. Or red-eyed tree frog. Okay, let's get a few red eyes. I think that's going to be the only option to keep sort of all of the exhibits here at the top. This whole tropical vibe. I'm not sure how their species thing works, but we're going to adopt 4 and see if that is enough for them. Let's see. So that's fine. That's fine. And their social is fine. Okay. So all of that is fine. I'm wondering if I could decorate the stuff. So oh yes, we could. I don't really see anything happening in there. Right. Oh, there I see a plant at the back. I see another one. I don't really see where the stuff is popping up. Okay, it's fine. I wanted to do the sides, so this one is okay. That one, so let's do a 3D there. Okay, is that the back? 3D there, and then this one, 3D there. Okay, so now we have all of those rocks all the way around. We have our nice looking exhibit. Let's change that. And then this one also needs to be changed. And then I need to do the glass panels as well. And do some fancy stuff. How many plants would they have that you could actually see? Oh, you can see 1 and 2. So 2 of them is quite noticeable. Oh, would you look at that? Isn't that beautiful? Okay. I'm curious if all 3 of them is sort of needed. Like, would it make an effect to the animal if you have all 3 of them in? I'll have to see. And then I need to do the side panels. 3D, 3D, and oh, maybe I should click it. And I think this one, yeah. 3D. Okay. I did do all 3 there. I just want to make sure. Oh, but the rest aren't ticked. Why is it then? I'm not sure how this works, but okay. And this one is done, but we can do the stuff, the layout things. We can add a few of those. I think this would be the same as the yellow coconut. It looks the same. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Okay, so all of that is done. This section is done. I'm not going to add any more seating. I'm going to leave it sort of empty, clean as it is. We have our camera. So this section is done. This section doesn't need any more work. Now what's happening there? Is that part of the... that's not part of the places where the guest can see, so that's fine. There's a lot of things, like I said, small little things that needs a little bit of tweaking, but for now everything seems fine. As for here, I don't know. This section I'm still not happy with, but I thought I'll leave it for now because this sort of would give me time. Because when I do phase 2, I'm not going to do it like I do it now, where I do a video, a live stream every second day. I'll do one once a week. Because that way it would also sort of give me time to work on other stuff that I'm busy with. So this it just feels empty. So hopefully when phase 2 starts, I have an idea that I can do something here. As for the rest is all fine. So I need to just do the names on that sign, and yeah, the rest here is fine. I need to do this though. So I want to do this, and then we can do a view of the zoo. So for this I need to do rock. Let me just get everything ready. Stone, sorry, not rock. And where is it? These one. And the only small problem that I have with this is that sort of glitchy effect that it has when it overlaps, you know. You see like that, you see that flickering thing going on the wall. That sort of just, that would kill me. I think that's a bit too far. To move it more slightly. Okay. And then I need some of these. No, not those. These bad boys. And about there. And that high seems, I don't know. That seems fine. You see that? That's gonna kill me. And if you change it, it's gonna do it on the other side. So you sort of don't have a choice where to put it. Although I want to change it slightly, maybe to about there, because that would sort of be the end. And maybe do it just on that side, because then we might not have a problem. There we go. Oh, what am I doing? And the inside, I wanna maybe use just normal stone. So I'm gonna, yeah, I think that would be the best way to go. Just do normal stone. So have our little frame section. So it looks like it's a frame, but it's not really a frame. Oh, but that's tall. Maybe use a smaller one. There we go. And then have it at the back as well. I'll do something at the top also. So, and oh, you know what? I might have to actually move these two so it's sort of centered. Something like that. Yeah. The only little problem that I have is, what did I do now? Did I copy it or am I moving the one? Let's just make sure. Copying. The only problem that I have with the front section is this pillar is like way too big to fit in there properly. If I can just get it right. So if I have to do that, or maybe not, maybe it will be perfect. Let's just see. Oh, but you look at that, it is actually perfect. Perfect size. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it with that then, and then just do sort of that. Bring it out slightly more. Up until about there. No, there we go. So now we have those sections. I like it more like this because when the path is, when the bin is on the path, it sort of takes up a lot of space that I feel is needed for the guest to walk on, and that's when it sort of annoys me when the tables and chairs and stuff is on the path where they have to walk. So little sections like these I actually like. So we're gonna do, oh, you know what, I could do also a light in here actually. What lights? No, not those ugly ones. I'll think of a light that I'll have, but I need to in any case do this. I need to fix that up, change that slightly. So we need to do that one. That's done now. I'm just gonna copy all of the stones and stuff of that one to the next one. So that one we need to do. Why can let me do it from this angle like this. There we go. We need to do that one, and that is it for this. Yeah, I think that is it. I'm not gonna worry about that. That's just there. I can maybe change the bin style for something else, but other than that I think we are set. You see this path is like sort of thick and wide, so I'm not really worried about those sort of sections. And I also usually like to put a bin at the corner of a section like this, because a lot of the times guests sort of walk through the wall. So if you put bins or chairs there, then they sort of walk around it, which looks more realistic. So that's why you'll see most of my corners will have a bin on, except for that one. But yeah, okay, so let me copy all of this and use this for the, so we have no, would you look at that, I need to fix that as well. Let's see if I can fix that. If I can only see what this thing wants to do. There we go. Rotate it to about something like that. Okay, so I need that, I need that, I need that, I need that, that, and that. There we go. We go to our next section, we copy it and we place it. Then we go to our next section, and place it. I think 4 of them, okay. Because this way hopefully the trash problem won't be a problem anymore. What am I saying? Oh, okay. Okay, so that's done. I'm happy with that. I like that sort of effect. I think it looks... Where are we now? In the wall again. I'm happy with that. We need to go outside, which is this way. I need to do some sort of lights in here as well. Just this section. It's very dark, so I was thinking of doing some torch lights, which is going to be very difficult to figure out where to place them. So can't. Okay, I'll have to figure out something there. I don't want to just put lights in there and it looks sort of not like it should be there. I want it to look like, okay, it fits, it works. This section I'm not sure what to do with, but okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. There's a few like this, a few little teensy weeny pieces. I'm not sure if this light is even gonna stay because I don't want that sort of concrete piece to show. So let's just see. Exit, close. I see, so that piece is a bit of a problem. You can't really move it more back because it's sort of in the center. So I'll have to think about that one. That one we can remove. That's not gonna work. Then we have got, I think we've got 2 on this wall as well. Unless I do something with the walls, do it. Copy that. Do this. Okay, maybe not this size though. Maybe a smaller size, which would be... Where is the smaller one? Tall, tall, small. So if I do something like that, then it sort of gives me the... Oh, but look at that now. The only little problem I think as well, this will affect the light. So I'm not gonna even... No. Let's just leave that. Let that... No, what am I doing? Let that be. Yeah, it's fine like that. So those lights will be removed, unfortunately, but we have got quite a few different lights all over the place. Yeah, I think that's about it. All the animals are sorted out. The buildings are sorted out. I need to put there's something missing in here. I can't remember what exactly, but there's something. One more thing. I need to do lights here. This section needs a bit of lights. So, I was thinking I can do sort of lights all the way around some of these modern tube things, which we've got. These ones. The only problem is that it's not gonna be, I don't know, it's not gonna really look that cool. So let me do this for here though. Change the color to a bluish color. And then I need to switch all of this off. Like I've done with the Capuchin monkey. Why don't they play the musics? It's so quiet. So, Cosmina, that build that you showed me, was that just to test, or is that a zoo that you are currently working on? Why is that happening? That shouldn't be happening. Is there something there? Oh, the speaker. I forgot about the speaker. I forgot about the speaker. So I'll do all of these little things in it just to bring that little bit of light, like the green. The green is strong though, so I hope this blue won't be as strong, because I want the whole thing to look cold. I want not just to feel cold, I want it to look cold. So blue sort of light will definitely work to help that feeling. Let us do that. See, most of the guest here is like cold. You can see them shivering. You see, it's so funny. I mean, you have to give that to the developers for the small little details. Like I said, this, I'm not sure what is happening there. It's like it sort of don't want to go through, you know, some shield thing blocking it. Actually, I don't know if I want to put it inside. I think I'm gonna skip the inside. I'm just gonna do it on the outside. So let's put off our light. It doesn't really give us a lot of light, does it? It gives it a little bit, but not a much. Not a lot. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, yes, yes. I forgot to mention that you don't. You need the deluxe version, which is sad. Unfortunately. Well, we can talk about it like in private later on Facebook. Maybe I can help you out with the music. Um, Share it with you if you would like that. Hello Rex, you're quite quiet tonight. I just might have to change the color slightly, just so that there's a little bit more color, because at the moment there's not a lot of color. You see, this is what I'm talking about with the guest. When there's guest around an object, you can't click on it, and that just makes me so mad. It makes the blood boil. Let's see if I can do it this way. There we go. Okay, I've got it. Let's see if we have a lighter blue, maybe. Yeah, I think that's better. That looks better. And then just move it all the way down to about there. I see. Yeah, definitely. I don't mind helping you. I know how it feels like to be a struggling YouTube. Well, I won't call myself an artist yet, but you know, I know how it feels like to start. It's very difficult. I feel like there's a lot of people that sort of cheat their way through this whole thing. And there is a lot of ways to cheat your way through. And there's a lot of people that steal ideas, and to me it's sad because I'm one of those people that loves creating my own stuff and be sort of original, and you just don't really get anywhere with that. So it is kind of sad when you have to work very very hard, harder than the average person. But at the end of the day, I suppose it's worth it. I remember when I uploaded my first video. I think it was it was a City Skylines video, and I had like 5 views, and I was so so happy. I was so happy that I had 5 views, and I think my family was like the 5 people that viewed it, but in my mind, I was like doing so good. So yeah, I think once you get your first view, it sort of makes everything just better. You feel good about yourself. And then I have another problem. My English is terrible. Because I don't have a very good education background. There's a lot of words that I struggle to pronounce sometimes. And then other times it comes out sort of smoothly. But there are days where I mess up, and it's usually on a video. So yeah, I don't know. But at first I didn't do it for views or anything. I did it because I enjoy it. Unfortunately, I think because of this whole pandemic that we are having at the moment, I might have to actually start looking at YouTube as becoming a career, which means I need to get my channel to grow. Because I'm not sure if I'll have a job after this whole thing. If I do all of that and sink it in, just slightly, just to bring that little bit of light in. We actually do get a lot of light from the moon, which is amazing. It's just a little bit too much. Oh no, my home language, as we call it, is Afrikaans. Um, yeah, so a lot of the times when I see some of the viewers, well, not the viewers, the YouTubers that does Planet Zoo videos, and they use sort of animals that has an Afrikaans name. Sorry, let me take a sip of water. There we go. And the animal has an Afrikaans name like the aardvark, and they sort of don't pronounce it properly. Then I sort of think that's kind of funny because then I know how I struggle when it comes to English. Yeah, my English well, you see, like or is my English is terrible sometimes. Sometimes I don't really think, and then I just babber stuff. And I think the thing that makes it worse because I was never educated properly. I'm actually kind of liking this sort of faded blue. It I don't know, it makes, if you look at it, your eyes are sort of getting sore, if you get what I'm saying. It's like it's sharp on the eyes. Okay, so we've got that. Oh no, I've done that. Where else? Yeah, I think that's like far too well lit. Maybe I can do one or two white lights somewhere here at the top. We have these sort of light thingies. If I do one of these, let's just see what it would look like. Maybe on the guest side. Oh my lord, that's a lot. Okay, let's remove that one and see. Maybe I can also dim this slightly. Do it also that blue color. There we go. I like that. I think that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm actually, now that I look at it, it seems like this could work because it feels, when you look at it, it feels cold. It feels like it could be cold. Now just to move all of these, I've actually added quite a bit of these, so these all need to move down. Other light is I'm actually a fan of this light now. I'm also thinking of maybe bringing in there we go there we go, bringing in some sort of purplish color, because a lot of the times when you look at movies, some of these ice sort of palace castle things have this light purple pink color in between the blues. So I think that could also look nice in here. I don't know, I might have to see where this sort of pink or purple light would actually go. Maybe at the top, like that one. We'll see now. The only sort of worry that I have is that the Japanese, well, the macaques won't be able to move here. So that sort of stresses me out a bit. I need to check on them after I've done this. Otherwise I might have to remove it and try something else. Okay, well, I hope I've selected everything. I think so. It looks like it. Let us move it. Oh my lord, I think I might have to do it from this angle. Yeah, there we go. You see, this is also another thing. Once you've moved it, it sort of kills the whole light thing, which is sort of a bummer. Maybe I can lift it slightly, you know, just a teensy weeny, something like that. Okay, let's see if we do a purple pink color. Where did we put that one? There we go. Let's just do that. Put it right next to it. And then I don't know how dark it needs to be. Just look at it. I love it. I think that's perfect. It's not a lot of light, but it is enough for the guest section. I'm not really worried too much about the animals in here, although we can do something in here. Let's see, we've got these other sort of light thingies. It's not too bright, but it is some sort of light, as you can see. Although the color, we can go a bit lighter. There we go. Copy that one and do another one about there. This is just so when the staff is walking here, they actually have sort of sight, you know, it's not total darkness. Yeah, I think that's pretty awesome. And I can do another one, I don't know, somewhere here as well. No, that doesn't work. I need to do it in the other one, the spotlight thing. There we go. Because that makes like a ton of light. That light is very sharp. So I also change the color to dark color. Even on the darkest form, it's still very bright. I might have to choose something else. Let's see, what does that look like? Yeah, that is quite a lot, isn't it? Let's see if we do a very... Yeah, I think that should do. And that's sort of almost like a black color. Okay, so we've got that little light there. That would just give us that little bit of extra light in here. We've got that sort of pink blue mixed thing. And then inside we've got quite a bit of light. I need to move all of these lights down slightly. And then we have the Almighty. I love this. I mean, look at it. Isn't that beautiful? Definitely one of my favorites. One of my favorite creations ever. I might have to upload that as a separate blueprint to the workshop. Just now when I upload the zoo, people might steal my ideas. I like that. I'm honestly a big fan of that. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, besides that, I wish I could just get this thing to work when I move. There we go. This section I feel like also might have to add something because it's very empty there, but other than that, everything seems to be done now for phase 1. I think this is ready for release. Oh, we need some light in here before I forget. So phase 2, I'll definitely sit and work out what I want to do before phase 2. I need to maybe create a poll or something just to help decide on the animals. 2 animals that will definitely be added will be the jaguar and the gorilla. I'm not sure if the gorilla will be phase 2 or phase 3, if there even will be a phase 3, because 8 animals in a zoo is already more than enough. Then, well, some people's PCs aren't very big, and if I want to create a zoo for a lot of people to be able to use it, then I need to think about how much stuff I put into the zoo. So we have that. I think one more, just one more. It's amazing how bright these lights are, even on a very dark setting. There we go, so we've got some light in there. As for outside, that's fine. I think all of this is fine, yeah. Unfortunately, guest, like I said, won't use this, so I need to design something. Maybe I can do 2 exhibits in here, and or I can do a food and a drink in here. No, I said I wanted to take this section away and do a floor here with that sort of special roof like that one. I think that's gonna look nice. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at the zoo in nighttime, and then we'll have a look at the zoo in daytime, and then call it a stream, and then I will upload it. I think it's fine. There's like a few spots here and there where it needs a bit of light, which obviously I'll do before before I upload it. Okay, so let's start from here, from the beginning. Let's just get also the height that I need. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna try and just use, I don't know if there's a rotate button on the keyboard. No, this up, this down, this forward, this backwards, this sideways. What is that? X, C. I don't want to press too much buttons. Just now I press something else. I'll just use the mouse. Okay, there we go. Full screen mode. Are you ready? Let's start. So just walk slower. So this section is also very dark orange, sort of. I don't know if I really like it, but I suppose it sort of gives you that feel. Why isn't that playing? Why is it not playing? We have another one there as well. It's not playing. Okay, that's fine. Let's just get the same height again. No, I think that's fine. We can be a slightly tall person. Okay. And there we go. I need to climb the stairs. Oh no, not down. What am I doing? And there we go. Okay. So this is also a very favorite section of mine. I like the sort of broken down, although that's technically not very realistic, but it looks pretty awesome, especially when you see the stars. We have all of that, and then we have this sort of view. I'll turn around now. That's beautiful. I'm a big fan of all the multicolor lights in there. So this is the sort of vibe that I felt like. Hello Paulsley, how's it going? Oh, I see. So I should there we go. There we go. Thank you. I'm such a noob when it comes to this. This is definitely my favorite section of the zoo, the entrance. I like this sort of colors that goes on here in the night, and also in the daytime it looks pretty awesome. So we'll go to the gardens just now. Why is everyone running? Is it on fast forward mode? Let's just, yeah it is, okay. Let's fix everything. You see, this bin looks much better now that it's sort of in there. I like that. There we go. We'll just walk through all the people. And this is also pretty nice because of the green. I think if the green wasn't added, it wouldn't have had this whole effect to make it look good. But this is also a pretty awesome habitat. We have some animals somewhere. Oh, there they are. Just look at this. Is that a baby? I think so. It's a baby. Let's move on. I think some of the walls still needs a bit of decorations, but for now, I think for phase 1 it's fine. Let's I keep on messing the 2 buttons up. There we go. Okay. It's so difficult to play with the buttons, especially when you're used to the mouse. Okay, I think I got it. See this section, very dark, extremely dark. I need to do something here. And then we can view the animals. Well, you can't really view anything from here technically, but you can look at the scenery, I suppose, the mountains and stuff. And then upstairs. Oh, we need some lights in here. Why is there people with boards? The animals are fine. Let's look at our snake. There it is. It's beautiful. Go downstairs, I think, yeah, that's it for this section. And then we can go to the garden section. Oh, that's a very... Why is that so bright? I see now, because we come from darkness into the whole bright, okay. It makes sense. Yeah, I think this is sort of ready for release on the... There's like a couple of lights that I need to sort out, and that is it for phase 1. I think it's perfect. Phase 2, obviously I will put in a lot more work, because I feel like it just might need more work. Like this section. That I'll obviously fix before I upload it. But this section is very empty. So phase 2, I need to do something about this section. To get more people in this to this side. And I also need to sort out the lights before I upload it. If I can just, no, there we go. Can't we walk like with an avatar? That would have been awesome if we could have controlled an avatar and just walk with him or her. And then, oh, and we have this hidden, no it's not here, it's downstairs. There we go. Wait, let me just try and figure it out. So that's that way, well, up, down, forward. Okay, I think I've got it now. Let's see. Okay, not too much. There we go. So we have the hidden sort of exhibit in there, so that it looks like people actually peek into the door. Although it's there to get people to the section, because no one came here for some other reason. They don't need seating areas. So let's go back. I think I'm a bit too fast with the whole thing. Let's just move it with the mouse. There we go. There we go. We're getting there almost. No, don't go away. I want to get myself level. Okay. And then we have the greater flamingo. I'm actually also proud of this habitat. I think this is the first time that I've done sort of a viewing section over a habitat like this. And it does have a ton of lights in, so this also looks pretty awesome. And I like this section. That's pretty neat. And yeah, that's the greater flamingo. And what else? I think the only thing that I really wanted to show off in the nighttime was those lights. Oh, and those at the back. That's also pretty awesome. We have the Aldabra Tortoise. It is the Aldabra, right? Yeah. And then we have got nothing else. We already looked at the Japanese macaque. Okay, let's have a look at it in the daytime. Why is he here? What? For what? Let's just see why. Unable to reach habitat. Which habitat? So there's some sort of problem. I'm not sure what problem, but he's not able to reach the habitat for some other reason. Let's just do it. Now the only other problem that I have with the game is in daytime mode, you'll guys see now, the lights don't work. Well, they do, but they do the effect, but there's no actual light, which I find sort of that stupid. They need to change that, because now we have to use our custom torch light, which is like sort of destroys the whole effect, as you can see. Okay, so here we have it in the day. Blue skies, broken walls. There we go. Okay. And then we have this section. Beautiful. I might have to go slightly lower. So everything that's sort of hanging and it. Oh, what happened there? Something. It's sort of hanging and it's just. I like this whole thing because it's sort of bushy and overgrown and looks like it's sort of forgotten, and then you walk straight into this sort of very clean section. Let's just zoom up. Yeah, and you walk up into this very clean sort of modern classic set, and then we have this sort of forgotten. I actually want to do an entire zoo out of this, see if it works. Hopefully it would. We're not gonna do the guest areas in daytime. We're just gonna do the habitats, because I think that's the only section that really needs to be seen during the day and night. So I've done this sort of water thing because I thought that they can't get over the water with the invisible wall, but apparently they can. I've seen them quite a few times jump on here. So I just moved the invisible barrier up, so now that it doesn't give you that escaped animal notification constantly. But this is what it looks like in a day. I think this section is sort of the better looking section of the habitat. Also with all of the butterflies. And then we have this section as well. Not that this was actually needed. Where am I going? There we go. Not that this was actually needed, but I thought, you know what, let's just add that little extra bit of decorations in. No one will see it besides me. And I've also switched off the fog of the map because this fog made trouble inside well, in the tunnels. When it was night time, because of the fog, I don't know why, it just didn't look good, so I switched the fog off. And now you can see everything very clear. Okay, so we're done with this habitat. Let's go back. Oh, we have some monkeys here. Before we go back, let's view some monkeys. Just look at that face. It's gonna do a jump most probably just now. Where is it now? Oh, it's climbing the tree. It's beautiful. It's adorable. It is. Okay, I wanna not view it anymore. Where is the... Oh, there we go. Let us see. The next one will be the Greater Flamingo. I actually wanted to do the Indian peafowl also in phase 1, but I thought it could be added in phase 2. Although, why? We have bins. You know, that makes me so upset when people do that. This is also very nice looking. It looks like it's almost like a yard. Like a backyard, front garden, I don't know. But it does look like sort of someone's property type of vibe. Also very nice. And then we've got, oh, we have actually 2 more. We've got, this is nothing special actually. This is very plain. I feel like I could do something there at the back maybe. Why do we only have 1? Where's the second one? I did move both of them, didn't I? And she's pregnant. I'm not sure what that means. Why does it highlight? Or is she in there? Oh, never mind. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Okay, let's see, what is she doing? She's just chilling. Don't want to do anything. Oh, you could actually hear her breathe. Okay. That's pretty awesome. And then finally we have the Japanese macaque. Let's go and view them. We might have to go slightly up. Our beautiful light. Let's not forget that light. Yep. I'm super proud of that light, okay? Why is this like this? Why isn't it being fixed? Let's call the mechanic. I saw something is pregnant now. We have 23 monkeys in here already, and look at all of these people. Holy moly. What? Wow, I wish we could set the limit of how many people is allowed into the gate. There's supposed to be a bit of social distancing going on here, but nothing. Let's find one of the animals. Let's not worry about the guest. I actually want something that's sort of outside here playing. Oh, there we go. Oh, that thing is running super fast. Okay. Oh, I can't even click on it. Oh my lordy lord. Okay, just relax. Where is he? Ah, there we go. Sure. Wasn't that a disaster? Where is he going? They're also very adorable with the little pink face. And it's running. It's super fast. It's doing its thing. I'm not sure where it's going. There. I said just took us on a ride, that's it. Okay. Adorable animals. And I think that's about it for this zoo. There's a few lights and stuff that I need to sort out. Oh, what am I doing? I wanted to close that. Yeah, there we go. There's a few lights that I want to sort out. I will figure out a sort of playground for them in a newer design. Do something in a similar style, because I'll be honest, that doesn't work with this design. So I was thinking what I could do. Let me just make sure. Build something that sort of there, because this technically isn't needed. The broken pieces is so that it looks like it's broken through there, but that isn't technically needed. So we could do something for them to climb over up until that section and then bring it over to about here. So a big massive sort of climbing space, but something that works for them. Something that would work in the environment of this habitat as well. And then I want to change those plants, because those plants don't really do it in this environment. That as well, change that. Oh, and I need to remove that. So there's a little bit small like things that I need to do, but I'm not gonna do that for phase one. Like the plants I might change, but other than lights for phase one, there's nothing else I'm gonna change. That would be sort of part of phase two, when we have the new animals, because now I have to figure out where. Like I said, this section I want to do sort of a frozen ice palace situation, and then I want to move into a more drier sort of look grassland feel, African vibe, where we could do maybe the West African lion, maybe a giraffe or an elephant, do a few of the bigger animals, and that is it for this zoo. Yeah, so what is the time? Let me just make sure. We haven't actually streamed for that long, but it's okay. There's not a lot of work to do, as you can see, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, I've done everything. And that would be it. Well, guys, yeah, seems like that is it. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me that you guys view my videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. I'm not sure when I'll do the next stream, but I will post it. I still need to finish the career mode. I think I saw there's still 2 episodes left to do, so I need to do that. I will schedule something for that. But like I said, I want to sort of bring down the streaming a little bit, maybe twice a week or once a week, at least. But for now, I'm not gonna do phase 2. Phase 2 I'll start maybe in 2 or 3 weeks time. I'll just let phase 1 sort of work its way and see what the feedback is of phase 1. And yeah, thanks Kuzmina, and definitely you guys have yourself a blessed evening or day further, and I'll chat to you in the next one. Stay safe, bye.